truth is, it's not okay. You see, we are the human species. And again, if you observe this closely, you'll realize helping each other together as one is more vitally important than harming someone. In fact, it's so important, in my experience, if you are more willing to sit down and understand someone, no matter their race, no matter if they're gay or lesbian, no matter what color their skin they are, no matter what belief they have or anything, you'll notice how well you can get along with them, or at least understand them. Due to our belief system, and due to our religious beliefs, we have a lot of people who follow this and don't realize that what you're reading is what you're doing. Have you ever heard the saying, monkey see, monkey do? Our family teaches us this, especially in my experience. And we read these things, and all we do is copycat that. Monkey see, monkey do. The funny thing is, you're not a monkey, though. But you do copy things. And because you copy things, and because of what you've read from different doctrines, you've believed it to a T. But here's the thing. Many of those doctrines, all of those doctrines are incomplete. Yeah. Because they're incomplete, it would be in your best interest to look for the positive and most caring and most highest form of who you are. And it is okay to believe in those things. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's not okay to stomp on other people because of those beliefs. By seeing the highest form of who you are, the positive, the positivity, the beauty in you, using what you read from those things, and putting it into everyday use by different areas and sections. Whether you believe or you don't believe, it doesn't matter. But by growing to the highest version of who you are, not hating a person, not stomping on a person, but highest form of who you are, you evolve from that. When we talk about masters like Christ, Muhammad, the Buddha, Joseph Smith, Tao, they were being the example. Be the example. Be like, what do you mean by that? You follow these people, but that is unnecessary. To being your highest form and evolving, be the example. You see, I'm here while you're watching this right now, and I had made a decision that I would be the most positive person and give all the deepest information to grow people into their highest, most beautiful, perfected form. And that is simply because no matter how bad people may believe it is in this world, I see nothing but beauty. And I look at nothing more than to see what works. This does not mean I don't observe the simple fact of different things that are going on, because, as you can tell, I'm paying pretty close attention through observation. See that beauty within everybody, no matter who they are. If no one ever tells you right now that nobody ever told you they loved you, I will say it for you. I love you. I love all of you because you are beautiful, magnificent people. And this is why I tell people, you are the gods and goddesses and creators. And speaking of which, seeing the beauty within yourself. In my own experience for years, due to the color of my skin, I was taught in a sense that I wasn't beautiful enough, or I wasn't good enough, or I wasn't smart enough, or I wasn't intelligent enough, I wasn't great enough, because I didn't have the right skin color. You are amazing no matter what your skin color is. You have to remember that you're living in an illusion. Remember who you are, and you can seriously see things from a bigger perspective. A best way to describe it is be in this world but not of it. So I'm, as they would call, a colored person. I love me. And I do anything to change people's lives, no matter my skin color. And no matter what anyone tells you, you shouldn't think the same. This is where I see the beauty within myself, and that's why I told you, the God, the goddess, and creator within. Because you are that. And by being that example, you give that on to another person to know and see that in themselves. You are magnificent, beautiful people. But here's another thing. This is going to blow your mind. But you already are gods, goddesses, and creators. No, I'm not. I'm just a lonely sinner. No, I'm just a lonely soul. No, I don't deserve that. You say that simply because it's too much. It's too high. It's not good for me. I could never be that. But the example, as I've stated several times, is it is not our darkness, but our light that most frightens us. But the question that most people never seem to want to ask themselves is, we feel that light can be darkness, but yet, what if light can be light, but in its highest form? When you use your highest form of who you are in your own light, you will see the beauty within yourself. If you see hatred, if you see fear, if you see superiority, like those cats in the street fighting, if you can hear that. If you see that, that is not your highest form. Your highest form is the beauty and amazing magnificence of who you are. And to truly find that and evolve from that is using your first thought. What is first thought? First thought is simply this. If you were your highest form of who you truly are as a person, how would that highest form be? How would it act? How would it look at the world? When I saw it from this way, I thought to myself, if this was my first thought in my highest form, I would never be biased. I'd be unbiased because of the simple fact that I'd observe everything. I'd never judge person because of their skin color. I'd see the beauty in the most beautiful and the beauty in those who consider themselves the most ugly because neither one of them exists in the first place. And of course we have to use words to explain it. I would take care of my health, without a doubt. I would take care of others, without a second thought. I would love unconditionally, with no conditions. Your first thought is your highest thought, and your highest thought is unconditional love of who you truly are. It's beautiful. Showing that part of you. And when you're more willing to do that for yourself, instead of through greed, fear, or doubt, you see things from a bigger perspective. Then what someone tells you is the truth. It's now, what is your truth?